Welcome back. So this is the ClickFlow order messages. Now you can set this up for each offer or company you work with, right? So you can have separate messages for each company, which is really useful when you're branding a product for a specific opportunity. For instance, a health product, you'll want to send different messages to the clients or your customers. For a biz up, it'll be completely different selling or upsell strategy. So this allows you to have multiple companies you work with or multiple offers and send them all very custom and unique messages, which is incredible because it's automated and it sells itself. So I recommend doing started and done as kind of the basic entry points for message systems, right? So when an order starts, they will receive this order. Here's the description I put. This is to inform a customer their order has begun. And here's the subject they will receive. Just like an email, the subject is given and so is the content. You can put in this variable here so that their name will be placed in, and then you can place in the body of the email. Pretty nice because you can put in their information to log in. That information is emailed once they order, but a lot of times they lose emails or maybe they hit their spam inbox, so this is a great way to give them more information that they may have already been sent, but just to give it to them again because it's important. They need to log in. So you can do by SMS, right? And they're even separate because no one wants to read this entire thing in a phone. So you could just put the logins and say, hey, your order has started. Here's your login. You can send an email and you can send by SMS. These are the options to activate it. So once you have created a message, you can just hit the play icon and it will be enabled. Again, you can always go back and re-edit things if you need to. And then once you have it, you can just check it off. So that is pretty much the gist of this section. The reason it's not just start and end is because you have basically increments of 10 of new information to give them. So maybe once their order is 30% done, maybe they're not seeing the results they want. So to kind of prevent them from being disappointed, you can send an email at 30%, say, hey, how are things going? Just wanted to check in. If you have any problems, email me at this email. Same thing for done. This provides a really great way to automate follow-up. Follow-up is key because if you don't have follow-up, there's really no communication and selling going on between an existing customer. So order messages, even though it seems pretty simple, can be a huge selling point for your offers and products because each point along the way of the order delivery, you can provide them new information, whether it's educational, inspirational, or just an upsell for another opportunity or another product. All of that can be developed in here. So in essence, it kind of serves the same function as an autoresponder, but it's only for your existing customers and you can send it at any time during the duration of the order. Really good stuff. The last thing I'll touch on is sites. Sites, again, is a way to manage all the offers or companies you work with. You may think that's not really important, but if you work with multiple multiple companies, it's really important to customize the content you're sending those customers, meaning the order messages, and to ensure that those companies or those customers from that company are receiving the correct sources. So this is a great way to organize that. So a site has a handle. This handle is something that is placed on the order page so that if you type in, that's a bad example because it's very generic. Let's just say name 2. Once this is placed on the order page and you link this with the merchant you're using, anytime an order comes through, it will have the name with that color. You probably saw that in the advertiser section. And just to show you again, this is a system I've set up, or a site I've set up for the demo. And if you click here, if you click on orders, you'll notice the site is defined here. If you really aren't a fan of pink, you can change it with the click of a button. Now, as far as criteria go that you can change, you can have the domain of the website, the name, a personal name. For instance, if you know someone at the company, this is really nice because you can add their name and their email for any time you need to contact that person, because maybe you see one of their pages, the company pages is down. And that is pretty much it. So when you create a new one, you can also set who is managing this information, right? If you have multiple administrators. Really nice. Again, you can set a password for the administrator if you need it, and you can delete it as well. And here is a way to create the admins that manage this company. So if you have multiple people working on this system, this is the way to create their user accounts so that you can easily have multiple people managing different companies' traffic. Pretty cool. That's pretty much it for the system. There is one element left, which is tracking in the manual sense, and we will cover that in the next video. But if you have any questions over any of the sections from these videos, there should be an email below, and feel free to contact us. Hope you've really enjoyed it, and you can really see the potential of how this system automates everything. Not only does it automate it, but it creates as many functions as you need to sell to any company and use any traffic source. Not only any traffic source, but as many as you want, and the same goes for the companies. You can work with as many as you want. With no limit, there's no limit to your success. Thanks for watching.